Now that seems to be everything inside the box. Very secured packaging. I really like it. Now first impressions. The mouse looks really good. I like it. Really clean. I got the black variation over here, but you can also get the white variation if you want. But yeah, both variations look very nice. Now the coating is pretty shiny, as you can see. It is not the grippiest coating I've tested. Not gonna lie. Pretty okay coating. The mouse is made out of plastic, but it is very hard. There is no flexing. Very solid. I like it. Now here's a little sound test of the mouse. Now the mouse sounds pretty okay. I have no problems with the sound it makes. Now the switches that this mouse have are the Huano ATM micro switches. Very nice. I have no problems with them. They have pretty much little to no pre-travel, post-travel. Very instant. I like it. Now for the scroll wheel, it is also rubberized, as you can see. It's kind of textured as well, the rubber. And it is very grippy. I like this. If I'll describe the scroll wheel, it is pretty easy to scroll, pretty light. Definitely on the lighter scroll side, but there is still pretty defined steps, so I have no problems with it. Yeah, pretty good scroll wheel. Now for the side buttons, these are a little bit mushy when I was clicking them. It felt a little mushy, but not like as mushy as other side buttons. I think I've tested mushier side buttons, but yeah, there is a little bit of a mush feeling, a little bit of a side to side wobble as well. But yeah, there is like a little bit of a post-travel, pre-travel on the side of the side button. But yeah, definitely pretty usable side buttons still. I have no problems with them. Now how about the weight though? Now they claim that the mouse comes in around 55 grams, which is pretty light. Now let's see the scale. It comes in 53.7 grams. I do not know if it's also because I removed the little puck cover over here, but yeah, that is pretty close. 53.7 grams. I have no problems with that weight. I think that is a pretty good weight for a mouse. Pretty lightweight. Now let's go ahead and talk about the shape. Now, if I were to compare this shape to a mouse, like a famous mouse, I was trying to think of a shape that I've tested before, but it is quite a unique shape. Some people say it's similar to the HTS, but if I'll describe it, it's kind of like a shorter Superlight, because the Superlight's kind of long, but this is just shorter. But there is still the hump over here, kind of round. I really like it. Now my hand size is 18 by 8 centimeters, and I do like how this mouse feels like. I have a little bit of a palm / claw grip, hybrid weird grip, and it does feel pretty good to me. I can really use the hump over here. I really like it, and I'm not gonna lie, I do like the just like subtle curve. It's not too aggressive, as you can see. Some mouse have really aggressive curves to go inside, and it kind of guides your hand in. But for me personally, I do like the flatness of the sides over here and the very gentle curve. I really like that. But yeah, so far I have no problems with the shape. I really like how it feels like with my hand size 18 by 8 centimeters and my claw kind of palm grip. I like it. Now let's go ahead and talk about the responsiveness of this and the performance it gives. Now this mouse is available with two sensors. You can either get the 3395 sensor or the 3950 sensor. The 3950 sensor is a little bit more expensive because it's more latest and it's a little bit faster than the 3395. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the 3950 more, because especially if you're gonna go ahead and turn on motion sync, apparently it will give no delay to 3950 sensors compared to 3395s, and also the 3950 is a bit faster, and the difference in price is not really that big anyway. Now both sensors can go up to 8,000 hertz polling rate, really fast. Now as you saw in the unboxing, it does come with the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle, and you can also use this for Bluetooth if you want, and of course if you want it to plug in, sure, you can also use it as a plugged in mouse while charging. Now for the battery life, this has 600 milliampere battery. Apparently you can go up to 40 hours in 8,000 hertz polling rate mode. Now that is definitely for the 2.4 gigahertz wireless mode, because I don't think you can go 8K polling rate with Bluetooth. So yeah, around 40 hours in 8K polling rate on the wireless dongle. 40 hours on 8K, that's pretty good. Anyways, enough with the specs and the numbers. Let's actually go ahead and plug this mouse in and test it out in game. But before we do that, Lemokey or Keychron also sent me their Lemokey X0. It's a mechanical gaming keyboard. They also want me to test it out, so we're also gonna be using this alongside the mouse. Why not? But yeah, this is gonna be more focused on the mouse itself. Keycap remover, and here is the keyboard. It is not a full-sized keyboard, which is pretty interesting, but definitely have enough keys that you need for gaming. Very nice packaging. Now here's the keyboard. It's just pretty... The cable is not detachable, but the cable is pretty long. Comes in around 163 centimeters, somewhere like that. You do get the complete package with the wrist pad and also a pretty unique space bar. I think this keyboard will definitely be good for those that don't have much desk space. Very nice keyboard. Let's actually go ahead and plug this keyboard in, why not, and test it out with the mouse. Okay, now I have the dongle plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn this mouse on to the 2.4G mode. And it is lighting up. But yeah, as you can see, it is working amazingly, the mouse. But okay, let's go ahead and find the software. We have the web-based software. Let's go! I just really like web-based softwares. Anyways, go ahead and connect the Lemokey X0. Oh wait, that is the keyboard. Yeah, I also have the keyboard connected. The keyboard is working amazingly, as you can see. But yeah, you can also do the keyboard settings over here, but we want to connect the mouse. Now as we can see, here it is, the mouse. I'm gonna go ahead and put the software in the description, the link if you want to go and check it out. So we can go ahead and change the functions over here. We also have different profiles. We can also see the percentage mode. Now let's go ahead and go to the pointer. This is for the DPI, I'm guessing, on the left over here. You can also change the color over here. So as you can see, I'm on white right now, and that means I'm on 400 DPI, very slow. Green 800 and 1600. We also have polling rates over here. Now of course, we definitely want it to be on the highest 8,000 hertz. Let's go, succeed. We're gonna go and test it out later, but let's go ahead and check the macros. You can also do macros over here if you want. Advanced, the debounce time, if you want to change that. I'm gonna set it to 0, but if you experience any double clicking, make sure you increase this if you're experiencing any of that. Now for the lift off distance, you can go from 0.7, 1 millimeter, or 2 millimeters. I'm gonna go 2 millimeters. Now ripple control, I'm gonna turn that off, but yeah, you can also experiment with that. I made a separate video explaining all of the different settings over here if you want to have it more detailed. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off ripple control, angle snap, but only turn motion sync on over here. Now for the scrolling direction, you can make it reverse. I guess like you can invert the scroll. That is so weird. Whenever I scroll up, it scrolls down. Left click lock. Oh wait, is this to change the function? So if I unlock this, I can now go ahead and edit. Okay, so you can edit the left click. I do not recommend it though, but yeah, you can do that if you want. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that, so just keep that on lock. You can also do a factory reset setting, and you can also update the receiver. But yeah, you have the language logs, JSON over here as well if you want. I'm pretty satisfied with my settings at the moment. Let's go ahead and test its 8,000 hertz polling rate. Now if you guys are curious on what app I'm using, it is the Razer polling rate tester. Some of you have been asking. I'm enable 8,000 hertz on the graph scale over here. Make sure I'm on the Ultralink 8K mouse. Okay, so let's go ahead and test that out. Okay. And that is working. 8,000 hertz to be specific, 7,999 something. But okay, that pretty much confirms it. Let's go ahead and play with it in game. So after playing and testing the Lemokey G1 and the Lemokey X0, here's my experience so far. Now let's start with the Lemokey G1, which is the focus of the video. Now playing with it felt very responsive. The clicks, as soon as I clicked it, the shots were instantly fired, very responsive, and also the 8,000 Hz polling rate, tracking with it, flicking with it felt amazing. The shape was also pretty comfortable for me. I like it, no problems with it. The only thing that I would suggest with the mouse is probably including some grips on the box. I didn't see any grips there because yeah, some people might find the coating a little bit not slippery. It's still gonna be grippy, but some people would definitely prefer more grippiness. But yeah, overall an amazing experience with the G1 over here. I really like it. I do recommend it, especially for the price. You're getting 8,000 Hz polling rate, 3950, a very good shape, very good mouse. I have no problems with it. Now for the X0 over here, it felt like a high-end mechanical keyboard. The keys also felt very instant. The movement keys, pressing them felt very instant. The whole keyboard worked pretty well. Now at first I wasn't really that used to the spacebar, but yeah, after some time I did get used to it. It is definitely a pretty unique experience. Is it more comfortable using a spacebar like this? Not gonna lie, it's not really a big difference. For me at least. Maybe some of you will find it more comfortable, who knows, but yeah. Works like a normal spacebar, feels pretty okay, I like it. And by the way, take note when you're gonna game with this, since you do have two FN keys over here, you definitely want to program some of the other keys. For example, in Valorant, I had to press B to buy a gun. But there's no B over here on this keyboard. So you would definitely want to program one of the FN keys, maybe FN plus C, FN plus V, whatever, to actuate B so you can buy. So yeah, before gaming with this keyboard, I do recommend setting up the software first and all of your FN keys and all of the keys that you might need that is not in the keyboard over here. But yeah, I did take out the keycap as well. I don't think I mentioned I did get the red switches, and they did feel pretty nice, pretty good. The actuation force, the sound feels pretty good, sounds pretty okay. I have no problems with it. But yeah, the keyboard felt very responsive. The 1000 Hz polling rate felt amazing. This will definitely be for the gamers over there. Productivity wise, editing, stuff like that, you might want to get a full-sized keyboard. Yeah, this is definitely more focused for gaming. Anyways, not gonna be for everyone, but a good gaming mechanical keyboard, I would recommend it if you're looking for something like this. And I think yeah, all of the keys over here is enough. But yeah, that'll be it for my review of the Lemokey G1 and the Lemokey X0 over here. Definitely an amazing mouse and keyboard, would recommend it. I'll put the links, first link in the description for both of these products if you want to go and check them out. And a little disclaimer, this is sent to me by Lemokey or Keychron, but that won't change my review of the products. All of the things that I've said is my honest opinion and review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.